My name is Stephen Aguguesi. I am studying cybersecurity at the University of Maryland Global Campus. I am in Group 1, Team USA. The name of the course code is CYB 670, Canton in Cybersecurity. The professor's name is Dr. Miriam Liebberger. I am here to present to you step 12 of project 3, which says lesson learned, video and narrated presentation. The course on lockdown has no doubt thrown up myriad of interesting topics and subtopics that have impacted positively and strengthened my knowledge and capacity as a cybersecurity student and will be professional. The course has exposed me to a number of significant issues that affect the cyberspace and usually undermine the cybersecurity objectives of the CIA triad of confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information system or sensitive data. Without mining wars, a lot of significant lessons have been learned at the Global Economic Summit, especially as they concern the security of critical infrastructures of nations. One of the information gained at the summit system from the pervasive phenomenon of attackers, vectors, or malicious activities of hackers and cyber robbers, a trend that poses serious challenge to the safety and security of nations' communication networks and other critical infrastructures. Prior to identifying and discussing some of the mitigating measures that can significantly assist to stem the tide of attack surface or attack vectors against nations' critical infrastructures and operational system. It is pertinent to understand and identify some of these cyber attack or malicious traffic incidents going forward, as learned during the course of study. Man in the middle, structured query language, man in the middle, structured query language injection, denial of service, distributed denial of service, compromised credentials, phishing, malicious insiders, ransomware, brute force attacks, and zero-day vulnerabilities are some of the well-known attack vectors or cyber threats and assault threatening the security of nations' critical infrastructure system. Now, it is important to nip all of these cyber attacks and threats in the bud by formulating and implementing result-oriented security plans, policies, and measures that will go a long way to responding, mitigating, and addressing malicious incidents in effective ways. Some of these security plans and measures include the following: effective password policies. The US FVEY Cyber will ensure usernames and passwords meet proper length and stretching criteria, and the same credentials are not used to access multiple applications and systems. The team will use 2FA or verification methods such as password and a personal identification PIN number in order to provide added layer of protections for secure access to communication system and network at the summit. Installation of security monitoring and reporting software. This includes software that monitor, identify, alert, and even lock down entry points to network, system, workstations, and edge technology. Once a potential attack by an unauthorized user is detected, regular auditing and testing of IT resources from vulnerability. FVEY Alliance will ensure that at a minimum, each IT vulnerability testing is conducted quarterly, and an outside IT security audit firm should also test IT resources for vulnerability annually. Upon finding from the testing, security policies, practices, and prevention techniques should be updated instantaneously. Periodic training of employees and users. FVEY Alliance will ensure that all new employees are subjected to comprehensive training on IT security policies and practices, and existing employees will also be given refresher training annually. IT personnel, especially in the security sphere, should be made current on the latest attack vectors, security policies, and best practices for the mitigating cyber incidents. More importantly, these security measures will help significantly in addressing the issue of insiders threat. Robust collaboration with human resources. The team should attach optimum priority to the issue of social engineering vulnerability audits, which should be performed by an outside or external security audit firm at least every 2 or 3 years. In the case of suspicious employee activity, IT should immediately alert HR so that it can take appropriate actions, whether it is meeting with an employee, restricting an employee's access, coaching or orienting an employee, or even laying off an employee. Immediate installation or update. Whenever a hardware, firmware, or software is issued, FVEY team should ensure it is promptly installed. If devices are used in the field, the security update should be provided as push notification where software or firmware is automatically updated. Usage of data encryption on portable devices. Whether a portable device is laptop, smartphone, a sensor, or any other types of edge devices, data encryption should be used whenever sensitive data is shared. This can be done by selecting a strong data encryption technology such as advanced encryption standards. FVEY US team will be relying on this mitigation strategy as it contains 192/256 keys for data encryption. Usage of thin client for employee with a bring your own device policies. It is preferable to house all corporate data in a secure cloud or other enterprise system so that users can sign in from home or from their own devices through a visual private network, VPN, which is restricted to a specific set of users and it is not open to the public. This measures helps to eliminate sensitive data from being stored or remote devices, which could get them exposed to attack vectors and data exfiltration situation. In conclusion, the need to protect and secure communication networks of our nation and those of other others, as well as preserve the CIA thread of cybersecurity is critical to my FVEY Cyber US team. But the goal of providing effective and top-notch security architecture will remain in a marriage if all of the foregoing security plans and policies are treated with levity. Hence, our team is irrevocably committed to ensuring and enforcing the full implementation of these policies and other sounding security arrangements in order to guarantee a high hitch-free summit now and even in the nearest future. Thank you for listening and have a good day. Below is my references. Thank you for listening and have a good day.